everyone, we're back with Star Wars today. We're watching The Force Awakens episode 7. So it's been a while since we watched the first 6 movies, and I've been chugging along with Clone Wars. Like, we just saw heroes on both sides, and that was really eye-opening for me. But, you know, it's May the 4th coming up, and so here we are watching episode 7. I know a lot of people are not fans of the newer stuff, but we're gonna just jump into it and enjoy it for what it is. The full-length reaction will be available on Patreon. Make sure you check it out. We just wrapped up The Expanse and we're starting out Fallout, so make sure you check it out. But let's hit play. Here we go. They still have the same intro. And this part too. Oh. Wait a second. I just don't know why I thought Luke was Anakin for a second. So Luke has vanished?
This will begin to make things right. Without the Jedi, there can be no balance in the Force.
The General's been after this for a long time.
Moon Knight.
We got company. You have to hide.
You have to leave.
Why do you gotta hide?
You take this. You get as far away from here as you can.
Isn't that like what they did in the...
I'll come back for you.
Oh.
You'll be all right.
It was not all right. Do we need him marked so we can keep an eye on him? Who is this guy?
Look how old you've become.
Something far worse has happened to you. I know where you come from before you called yourself Kylo Ren.
The map to Skywalker. You're going to give it to the First Order.
You cannot deny the truth. That is your family.
You are so right.
No, that was family. Oh.
Nothing, sir. Put him on board.
For a second, I was like, was that Luke? And he just said he's looking for him. Oh. Are you like undercover? Is that Luke? No, he seems scared. Is it the first time out? Okay.
FN 2187. So you gave you permission to remove that helmet.
I'm sorry, Captain.
Report to my division at once.
Is it, or are you the main character? Oh, you find the robot. Okay, the droid.
What you brought me today is worth 1/4 portion.
Not even one? Jeez. Medicine? Or not. That's cool. Oh, it's capturing it.
Norma! He's no respect for anyone. Where do you come from?
Are you gonna help?
Nima Outpost is that way. Keep away from the sinking fields in the north, you'll drown in the sand. Don't follow me.
Yeah, but... You need a friend.
In the morning you go.
Whyyyy? Ugh.
I had no idea we had the best pilot in the Resistance on board.
Best pilot? I thought Luke was.
No one has been able to get out of you what you did with the map.
You might want to rethink your technique.
Where is it?
Nunya.
Will not be intimidated by you.
Did he fight?
It's in a droid. A
Dang.
BB unit.
Is that Bill?
He still might show up, whoever it is you're waiting for. I know all about waiting. For my family.
Let me see here.
Last week they were a half portion each.
What about the droid? 60 portions.
Girl, you better not.
The droids are not for sale.
Ooh.
Follow the girl and get that droid.
Ren wants the prisoner. Turn here. If you do exactly as I say, I can get you out of here. What? This is a rescue. I'm helping you escape. With the Resistance? What? Why are you helping me? Because it's the right thing to do.
Oh, okay, so you just...
I need a pilot.
Oh. Oh, here I really ate it up. I was like, oh, you just did none of this sat right with you. No, you just needed a pilot. It's bust out.
Stay calm, stay calm.
I mean, it's possible.
I'm talking to myself. This way. Always wanted to fly one of these things. Can you shoot? Use the toggle on the left to switch between missiles, cannons, and mag pulses. This is very complicated.
Yeah, I know. All I heard is triggers to fire. Oh.
We have an unsanctioned departure from Bay 2.
I got it.
Ah.
Where are you going?
We're going back to Jakku, that's where.
No, we can't go back to Jakku.
I gotta get my droid before the First Order does.
What, a droid?
BB unit, orange and white, one of a kind.
I don't care what color he is.
I get where he's coming from, though.
Straight to Luke Skywalker.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
FN2187 was evaluated and sent to reconditioning.
You know what she sounds like? The lady from Andor who,
They were headed back to Jakku.
the blonde evil lady. We probably need to get out of that stormtrooper fit. Is he in there for real? Oh, she said if you go in, the sand will swallow you. He can't be in there, right? He can't be dead? Dang. So now are you gonna have to take on his mission?
How capable are your soldiers, General? Perhaps Leader Snoke should consider using a clone army.
My men are exceptionally trained, programmed from birth.
Programmed from
Careful,
birth.
Ren, that your personal interests not interfere with orders from Leader Snoke.
Yeah, look, turn around. Yeah. All right, girl, we didn't need your help. Orange droid. You recognize the jacket? I'm sad. What? Wait, why are we angry? Ooh.
Thief.
What? Thief?
What? The jacket. This droid says you stole it. Where'd you get it? It belongs to his master.
Belonged to Poe Dameron. He was captured by the First Order, but her ship crashed. Poe didn't make it. I tried to help him. I'm sorry.
But I know
So
about
the
his
Resistance?
classified.
Obviously. Yes, I am.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I am with the Resistance.
BB-8
Cute.
says he's on a secret mission. He has to get back to your base.
He has a map that leads to Luke Skywalker.
I thought he was a myth. What?
Come on! Come on, BB-8!
Yeah, haul butt. Haul ball? I don't know.
BB-8, stay close!
I'm trying to pin her. Maybe she just reminds me of the girl from Rogue One.
They're shooting at both of us.
They saw you with me.
You okay? Stop taking my hand!
Dang. No. Get up. Smack him.
Are you okay?
Follow me.
Oh, she took his hand.
We need a pilot!
We've got one!
What about that ship?
That one's garbage!
My garbage it is.
The garbage will do!
Yeah. That one looks like, what's his name's? Oh, why not just blow this one up too? This is a bigger target to blow.
Gunner position is down there!
Nope. Well, it's very Disney, I can tell you that.
Stay low, it confuses their tracking.
Whoa. We did it.
I'm getting pretty good at this.
Oh.
The cannon's stuck in forward position. I can't move it. You gotta lose him.
We just gotta get on top of him?
Okay. For what?
Uh-oh. Oh. All this by yourself. Ouch. Oh, gosh. That guy was just trying to do his job.
That was some flying.
Thanks.
How did you do that?
I don't know.
Are you also some family? Is that gonna be... Is that the theme of this movie?
He's with the Resistance. He's gonna get you home. I don't know your name.
Finn, what's yours?
I'm Rey.
Rey.
Help me with this!
What was the other movie that just also like moved past death like really fast? I think Luke's like uncle and...
We were unable to acquire the droid on Jakku. We believe FN-2187 may have helped in the escape.
Who's repairing all this?
Anything else?
Well, at least he didn't take it out on this guy.
Who were accompanied by a girl.
Why did that trigger you?
What girl?
It's the motivator. Grab me a Harris wrench. Check in there. BB-8 said the location of the Resistance bases need to know. If I'm taking you there, I need to know.
You gotta tell us where your base is. Between us, I'm not with the Resistance, okay?
He said, what?
Droid, please.
Pilot's driver.
Droid, please.
So where's your base? The Ilenium system.
Yeah, the Ilenium system, that's the one.
I'll drop you to it for Nima Terminal. I need the bonding.
I love this droid.
Back to Jakku.
Back to Jakku. You're a pilot. You can fly anywhere. Why go back? You got a family?
Family.
Your boyfriend?
None of your business, that's why.
That can't be good.
No, it can't be. Someone's locked onto us. All controls are overridden.
Uh-oh. We can't get caught already.
Oh, no.
Shoot.
You said poisonous
I
gas.
fixed that.
Can you unfix it?
Come on, BB-8. Do you think this will work on the stormtroopers?
Yeah. Their masks filter out smoke, not toxins.
She's like, how do you know that? Just be honest with her at this point. If the droid was willing to accept that you didn't steal its master's thing and you're not really from the Resist... Yo! Hey. Like the one from the other movie. This is it. Dun, 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 dun.
Where's the pilot?
I'm the pilot.
You?
You can understand that thing?
And that thing can understand you too, so watch it. You came?
I stole it from Uncle Plot.
Well, you tell him that Han Solo just stole back the Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Falcon, that's the name.
You're Han Solo.
Han Solo, the rebellion general?
No, the smuggler.
Wasn't he a war hero?
He's. You gonna fix it up?
Some moof milker put a compressor on the ignition.
I thought it was a mistake too. Puts too much stress on the hyperdrive. We need your help.
Does that sound
Carrying
familiar?
that to Luke Skywalker. You knew him.
Yeah, I know him. Oh, don't tell me a Rathor's gotten loose.
A who?
You're not hauling Rathors on this freighter, are you?
Segwavian death gang. Must have tracked us from then, too.
Don't even think about taking the Falcon.
What about BB-8?
Stays with me until I get rid of the gang.
I feel like the droid should not be seen.
Han Solo, you're a dead man. How long we known each other? We want our money back now. Kanja Club wants their investment back too.
I never made a deal with Kanja Club.
Oh, snap.
Have I ever not delivered for you before?
Yeah.
What was the second time?
Your game is old. That BB unit. First Order is looking for one just like it. And 2 fugitives.
Uh-oh.
If we close the blast doors in that corridor, we can track both gangs.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Oh no, wrong fuses.
Kill them, boys!
I mean, it might, yeah, work out. Mealtime. Sorry, guys. I burped out the shoe.
What do they look like?
They look like that.
Yeah.
This way.
Are you sure?
And it rolls. Uh-uh.
Chewie!
How dare you?
Come on! You, close the door behind us. You take care of Chewie.
You could use a co-pilot.
I got one. He's back there.
Can't co-pilot right now.
From inside the hangar, is that even possible?
Gross. The sucker thing in the middle.
Inform the First Order that Han Solo has the droid they want.
Dang, why couldn't the thing have been
Droid
him?
will soon be delivered. If Skywalker returns, the new Jedi will rise.
Why is he so massive?
Our strategy must now change.
And where'd you come from?
I believe the time has come to use it. Without their friends to protect them, the Resistance will be vulnerable.
Oversee preparations.
Yes, Supreme Leader.
I'm so confused.
An awakening. The droid we seek is aboard the Millennium Falcon, in the hands of your father, Han Solo.
That's your pappy?
Nothing to me.
You, master of the Knights of Ren, have
Knights of
never
Ren.
faced such a test.
By the grace of your training, I will not be seduced.
We shall see.
Yeah, who's your mom? Oh, is it only, did he only appear big because it was like a projection? I have so many questions now.
Try transferring auxiliary power to secondary tank.
I got it.
I need help with this giant hairy thing! Stop her!
That's what.
You hurt Chewie, you're gonna deal with me!
He almost killed me 6 times!
7. You fix it?
I bypassed the compressor.
Huh. Fugitives, huh?
About that.
Finn is with the Resistance. I'm just a scavenger.
It's just a piece. Ever since Luke disappeared, people have been looking for him. He was training a new generation of Jedi. An apprentice turned against him, destroyed it all. Luke felt responsible, walked away from everything.
Is that your kiddo that
People
turned
who
against
knew him
him?
best think he went looking for the first Jedi temple.
The Jedi were real.
It's true. The Force, the Jedi, all of it. Oh, you rest.
I didn't know there was this much green in the whole galaxy.
That's right. You're from Sandville.
Hey, Solo. Okay, I'm not sure what we're walking into.
Did you just call me Solo?
Mr. Solo?
I'm a big deal in the Resistance. Are there any conspirators here? Like First Order sympathizers?
You got another problem. Women always figure out the truth. Always.
I think I can handle myself.
I know you do. That's why I'm giving it to you. You know how to use one of those?
Yeah, you pull the trigger.
You got a lot to learn. I've been thinking about bringing on some more crew, Rey. Someone who can keep up with Chewie and me, appreciates the Falcon.
You called it garbage.
Doesn't pay much.
You're offering me a job.
But you gotta go home to your family,
Thinking
right?
about it. Well?
But is he your family?
If you were, I'd be flattered. But I have to get home.
It's too bad. Chewie kind of likes you.
Why are we here again?
Get your droid on a clean ship. First Order's not far behind.
We can trust her, right?
Relax, kid. She's run this watering hole for 1,000 years.
I don't know why I assumed we are gonna go see Leia.
Let me do the talking, and whatever you do, don't stare.
Han Solo!
Oh.
Hey, Maz.
Where's my boyfriend?
Uh-oh.
Chewie's working on the Falcon.
Assume you
Oh.
need something. Desperately.
Uh-oh.
Nefkatlishta. Nagandam.
Forgive me. I feel it again.
What?
The pull to the light. Supreme Leader senses it. Show me again. The power of the darkness. Grandfather. And I will finish what you started.
But he went back to the light, so he can't show you the power of the darkness no more. How is
back in the
Han
mess.
Solo
Maz.
your dad if grandfather is Vader?
You've been running away from this fight for too long. Go home.
Leia doesn't want to see me.
Leia is mom, that's why.
I've seen evil take many forms. The Sith, the Empire, First Order.
Okay.
We must face them. Fight them.
There is no fight against the First Order. Not one we can win. There's no chance we haven't been recognized already. You don't know the First Order like I do. We all need to run.
I mean, we
You
couldn't
see
just
those
walk
two?
around the table?
They'll trade work for transportation. You can disappear.
We're not done yet. We have to get him back to your base.
I can't.
Are you gonna be honest? Guess it's your mission now, sis.
Who's the girl?
Well, who did we think she was in the beginning? She's some of our family.
What are you doing?
Could they have had more? I mean, if they had a kid, they could have had two. But why would she
You
be
can't just
in
go. I won't let you.
I'm not who you
that
think I am.
planet?
I'm not resistance. I'm not a hero.
Just to run away?
I'm a stormtrooper. Was taken from a family I'll never know.
Mm.
And raised to do one thing. I made a choice. I wasn't gonna kill for them. So I ran.
At least you're
Looked at me
honest.
like no one ever had. But I'm done with the First Order. I'm never going back.
If you're done with them,
Don't go.
this is a good way to prove it.
Take care of yourself.
Bruh.
Please.
She heard your story and still said don't go. Why are we letting her in? Who's letting you in? It's ready for a jump scare. What the? Did you say Obi-Wan?
Quiet, girl.
Obi-Wan said that these are your first steps?
What was that?
Do you have like force sensitivity?
That lightsaber was Luke's and his father's before him, and now it calls to
Are you gonna be a Jedi?
You already know the truth. Whomever you're waiting for on Jakku, they're never coming back.
You were left and oh.
There's someone who still could. The belonging you seek is not behind you. It is ahead. The Force. The light.
Why do you have the
It's
lightsaber?
always been there. The saber. Take it.
I'm never touching that thing again.
Ah, look who's running too.
Today is the end of the Republic. The new Republic secretly supporting the treachery of the loathsome resistance. This fierce machine which you have built will bring an end to the Senate. Remaining systems will bow to the First Order.
Transfer to...
And where are you wiping out? Jeez. Jeez.
It was the Republic. First Order, they've done it.
Go back. I'm leaving. No, you can't. You have to go back. You're too important.
I've had this for ages. Kept it locked away.
Where'd you get that?
That's what I wanted to know.
Take it. Find your friend.
Whose voice is that?
Your safety.
Oh, you came here in person.
The droid was spotted heading west with a girl.
So you must know about her then, because you're really like,
You have to keep going. Stay out of sight.
maybe you saw a vision
Fight him off.
of her and know who she
I
is?
hope so too.
So if she has Luke's lightsaber, he can't keep, it's like, so does that mean he's...
Go!
I need a weapon!
You have one!
Raider!
You know this person? Ooh. Why does the lightsaber not just cut through whatever it is that he has? Is it like anti-lightsaber stuff? Nice, I thought it was a girl.
You okay, big deal?
Thanks. Go straight at him. Don't let these thugs scare you.
Copy that.
We're with you.
Wait a second.
Quick.
Good aim. Send him running.
That's one hell of a pilot.
I'm so glad. So in the beginning, I was like, is he her family? But then when I thought he died, I was like, well, I guess that's that. Oh, is this like the cave scene with the Oh. Oh no, this is not. This is IRL, not a vision. Can you counter it with your... But you haven't trained it.
The girl I've heard so much about.
How?
The droid. Where is it? You've seen it.
Sir, we need more troops.
Pull the division out. We have what we need.
No! I thought either she'd be able to, like, counter it, or... What are you gonna do? Look at you, brave all of a sudden. Oh no, it's too late.
He took her, she's gone.
Yeah, I know.
La Resistance.
Goodness! Han Solo! It is I!
It is I!
You probably don't recognize me because of the red arm. Look who
Oh.
it is! Did you see who...
It was
Excuse
R2.
me, General, sorry.
You changed your hair.
Did she? Aww.
Leia, I saw her son.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah. Because Leia has a twin. Twins run in families, so it would make sense if Kylo Ren and Rey are twins, and they had to be separated. But why was Rey dropped off in a different planet, and we didn't recognize her, but we recognize him?
Oh, Dameron, you're alive?
Buddy!
Buddy, we're besties now!
From the crash, I woke up at night, no you, no ship, nothing. You completed my mission, Finn. That's my jacket. Oh, no, keep it, it suits you. This is Finn. He needs to talk to you.
And I need to talk to him. Renouncing the First Order, saving this man's life.
Thank you, ma'am, but a friend of mine was taken.
Finn's familiar with the weapon that destroyed the Hosnian system.
I will do everything I can to help, but first you need to tell us all you know.
General, I regret to inform you, but this map is only partially complete. It matches no charted system on record.
Well, then that's good, right? Yay! So yeah, in the vision, whatever mechanical arm charged up. Who had a mechanical arm?
Wasting your time. R2-D2 has been in low power mode ever since Master Luke went away.
Oh, never mind. I thought he was...
Sadly,
the power is
he
gone.
may never be his old self again.
I know every time you look at me, you're reminded of him.
I want him back.
There's nothing more we could have done. There's too much Vader in him.
That's why I wanted him to train with Luke. Never should have sent him away. That's when I lost him. That's when I lost you both.
We both had to deal with it in our own way. We lost our son. Forever.
No, but we can still save him.
If Luke couldn't reach him, how could I?
Luke is a Jedi.
You're his dad.
You're his father. There's still light in him. I know it.
The reconnaissance report on the enemy base is coming.
Where am I? Where are the others?
You mean the murderers, traitors, and thieves?
And what are you?
You'll be relieved to hear I have no idea.
Okay. You don't look alike.
Tell me about the droid. Carrying a section of a navigational chart. And we have the rest. Part, but we need the last piece. And somehow you convinced the droid to show it to you.
You have the rest of it?
You know I can take whatever I want.
Yeah.
So afraid to leave.
It's like if Snape had a son.
You imagine an ocean. I see the island.
What about if you see the vision that she saw in...
Han Solo. feel like he's the father you never had. He would have disappointed you.
Get out of my head. I'm not giving you anything.
I believe in you, girl. Don't let him take any info. Fight it, fight it, fight it. Okay, it's working. Are you gonna throw a fit because you can't get what you want?
You're afraid.
Oh.
That you will never be as strong as Darth Vader.
Ooh, I thought he was gonna smack her.
The scavenger resisted you.
She's strong with the Force.
And the droid.
Ren believed it was no longer valuable to us.
Snitched.
As a result, the droid has most likely been returned to the hands of the enemy.
Then the Resistance must be destroyed before they get to Skywalker.
We tracked their reconnaissance ship to the Elenium system.
So I guess it worked out because you were able to find him.
I just need your guidance.
What you say about this girl is true. Bring her.
I'm trying to figure out who he is.
You will remove these restraints and leave this cell.
What did you say?
Try again, try again.
You will remove these restraints and leave this cell with the door open.
Or do you need to be looking at them?
I'll tighten those restraints. Scavenger scum.
You will remove these restraints and leave this cell with the door open.
This time it worked.
I will remove these restraints.
And you'll drop your weapon?
And I'll drop my weapon.
Oh, so it does not matter how far or if you're looking. She just needed to work at it. They must be like, oh, another fit. Yep.
Weapon charging.
Again? Oh.
They've somehow created a hyper lightspeed weapon built within the planet itself.
It's another Death Star.
I wish that were the case, Major. And this is Starkiller Base.
It uses the power of the sun. As the weapon is charged, the sun is drained until it disappears.
Our system is the next target.
Should we get out?
Without the Republic fleet, we're doomed.
That base has to have some kind of thermal oscillator.
There is one.
If we can destroy that oscillator, it might destabilize the core.
They have defensive shields that our ships cannot penetrate.
But what if it is a trap?
I can do it.
I like this guy.
So we disable the shields, we take out the oscillator, and we blow up their big gun.
I feel like we're getting all of the movies, like bits of all the movies into one.
Chewie, check that thermal capitator. Come on, let's go.
No matter how much we fought, I've always hated watching you leave.
Ooh.
That's why I did it. So you'd miss me.
I did miss you.
Some things never change.
True. Still drive me crazy.
Aww. I thought you guys were gonna smooch.
Bring him home.
Can you? And what did he mean by he'll disappoint you? Like, what kind of relationship did you have that you...
She's just beginning to test her powers.
Alright, because she just assumed.
We're making our landing approach at light speed.
Shoot. Yo, imagine all the whiplash and neck pain you must have and back pain from, you know, at that age.
Put every hangar on lockdown. She's going to try to steal a ship to escape.
No, is she coming for you? Oh.
What was your job when you were based here?
Sanitation.
Really?
Sanitation?
No wonder.
I'm just here to get Rey.
People are counting on us.
Master con artist.
We'll figure it out. We'll use the Force.
That's not how the Force works. Oh, really? You're cold?
That's so cute. I mean, yeah.
Hey! The longer we're here, the less luck we're gonna have. The shields.
Oh no. Oh!
FN 2187.
Not anymore.
I wanna see your face.
I'm in charge now, Phasma. I'm in charge. Bring it down.
He's been waiting for that moment. Yo, the way she just hopped down like that. Oh my god. What is that? And how did you know that would come out?
Lower the shields.
You're making a big mistake.
Blast the bucket out her head. I just want to see her face.
We're not gonna have a lot of time to find Rey.
My troops will storm this block and kill you all.
General, their shields are down.
Thank the Maker!
Roger, base. Red squad, blue squad, take my lead.
Namaku Muhora.
Dispatch all squadrons.
Yes, General.
So are we not gonna get like a resolution at the end of this movie, which will lead into 8?
Remember, when the sun is gone, that weapon will be ready
Or is it
to
gonna be
fire.
something totally different in movie 8? Because I'm like trying to get
Guys, we got a lot of company.
the whole Kylo Ren thing situated. Like, are we gonna bring him home? Will we be able to turn him good?
We'll use the charges to blow that blast door.
Sure you're up for this?
Hell no. I'll go in and try to find Rey. Oh, there's an access tunnel that leads. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing this?
Why are you doing
I'm
that?
trying to come up with a plan.
How do we get her attention?
What happened to you? Did he hurt you?
Finn, what are you doing here?
Did he hurt you?
What did he say?
That it was your idea.
Escape now. Hug later.
Goodness.
They're in trouble. We can't leave.
The weapon will be fully charged in 10 minutes. It would take a miracle to save us now.
There is our miracle. Oh, is it because he was like, I'm cold, and you're like, you're cold, and gave him the coat?
Girl knows her stuff.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, she knows her stuff, but it's also, she has the Force that can guide her, right?
We'll set the charges against every other column.
I don't want you to follow him down there, because you could fall. Ben? I'm like, Ben is your name? Uncle Ben?
Han Solo, I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
You better call me Daddy. Don't call me Han Solo. I'm telling you. If I said that to my mom or dad, like called them by their name, they'd be like,
Take off that mask.
What do you think you'll see if I do?
The face of my son.
where'd you get that long, lustrous black hair from? Whose side of the family is that from?
Your son, he's gone. He was weak and foolish, like his father.
That's what Snoke wants you to believe.
Snoke.
My son is alive.
The Supreme Leader is wise.
Snoke is using you for your power. You know it's true.
It's too late.
No, it's not. We miss you.
I'm being torn apart. I want to be free of this pain.
Tell me about the pain. Like, why?
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Will you help me?
No, I don't trust this.
Anything.
I really don't trust this. If you hurt your... Okay. I was gonna say, if he stabbed him, I would've. He's not letting go. Mother trucker, how dare you!
Thank you.
You can't kill him off. No, 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 no. This ain't real. This can't be. This can't be real. No, he doesn't have the force to help him pull up or hang. Oh no. You guys got me in the beginning with a fake death, so I'm just praying that this ain't real, cause yeah, get him. Get this loser. Who is he? You know, if Han Solo is really gone, then I would understand why people don't like this movie. Cause ain't no way. Shoot him! Get him!
The oscillator's been damaged.
Their weapon will fire in 2 minutes.
At least Chewie blasted him.
Focus this way.
How'd you get out here?
We're not done yet. Han Solo can't save you.
Just end him quickly. Oof. Did he just throw the blaster to run after her? I think the definition of traitor is someone that is here ending his own dad's life. Like,
that lightsaber, it belongs to me.
No.
Come get
no,
it.
no. You don't deserve it. Oh! Uh-oh. Get it back, get it back. Is it rejecting you? Oh, it's because she's... Is this like in Harry Potter where they're like, you know, our two wands are siblings, so we can't... We could only just scrape each other. Nope, I guess not. Yeah, this is a long 2 minutes.
What do we do? It isn't working.
Red 4, Red 6, cover us!
Watch out!
Prepare to fire.
Okay. I was like, was that it? I feel like if he somehow saw the vision she did, maybe that'll change things. Ooh. Are we gonna end him here too? Would that... That was quick. We just introduced a villain and got rid of him? What did you just do? Did you just scalp him? Ah, okay, we're divided. Can't do nothing here.
Lieutenant!
Abort, abort!
Get back to your station! Just look! The collapse of the planet has begun.
Come to me with Kylo Ren. It is time to complete his training.
What will his training? Are you can't be gone too. We can't be losing all these people. Chewie coming. Okay, now I'm really sad that he's gonna have to fly this thing without Han. Oh, but everything's blowing up, so if we didn't scoop out Han, then he's gone. This is not cool.
Easy. He's hurt.
And to know that it was your own kiddo that did it, like, how do you... Well, maybe my theory is wrong, because, like, I thought if she's their daughter, you'd feel something, no? Like, even her as a Force user, she should feel something, but if they're not in this moment, maybe not. Maybe she's Luke's daughter. Wait. Yeah. So maybe they're cousins. But that would suck. Hey!
R2-D2.
Is Luke back?
You found what? Find Master Luke how? Come, R2. Excuse me, General. R2-D2 may contain some much needed good news.
Thank you, my friend.
Friend zoned. He was gonna hire her and now she has to take over?
May the Force be with you.
Okay, see, now I want to watch the next one. Da-da! Oh no, that's Clone Wars. Sorry, Chewie. I guess like this was them showing us that like the person that was going to be taking Han's place knows what she's doing with it, you know? Like they had the same thought patterns when figuring things out. And Chewie took a liking to her. Ocean, did she say something about seeing an ocean? Okay, why are we here? What are we doing? Yeah, I thought the movie was ending, but maybe I don't need to wait for the next movie. I'm guessing that's Luke. Does his face look different? Do I just not recognize the face? Will he take it? Alright, so that was Star Wars Episode 7. So many mixed emotions there. Okay, so we find Luke in the end. I'm glad we found him in this movie because I was like, man, am I gonna have to wait until the next movie to find out what's going on? But what an emo way. Like, first of all, you're not even sitting down. There's nobody here. You got nothing to do. You're just here alone all day. And you're standing. I mean, at least sit. I don't know. I guess it's healthy to stand, right? It's good for you to stand and whatnot. All right, so Episode 7, where do we even start? The movie had a lot of... It made you think of all the different moments in prior movies. Starting in the very beginning, the two people, it kind of felt like Obi-Wan and Luke. Like, just even looks-wise, you know, in the same desert planet that we were in. Like, it kind of just had that feel. And then, of course, he goes away very quickly. The Obi-Wan lookalike, I should say. But then I was thrown for a loop because I thought the guy who was going to be our main guy, Poe, just got swallowed up, or we thought he got swallowed up by the sand. I was like, okay, so that is not our guy. So then the guy who was marked, so it's like we're obviously looking out for you. I was like, okay, so maybe this is a movie about Finn. But then once we introduced like Kylo Ren and Rey, I was again seeing the same parallels between Luke and Leia and them, and then Han Solo coming back. Finn was kind of like that reluctant hero again, which Han was, where he's like the outsider to the family, but we love him, we want him to join the crew, and he brings a different set of skills, no force, just like a regular schmegular guy. And yeah, like in the very beginning, the uncle that felt like Obi-Wan when he was talking to Kylo Ren is like, you would do this to family or something like that. So in the beginning, I was like, okay, Kylo Ren must be related to them somehow. And then they're talking about Rey waiting for some family or waiting for her family to come back or something like that. So I assumed that there was some sort of tie there with all of them. But like the loop just kind of, either it's not going to close or it didn't close or has, or it just didn't have a loop there with the initial Obi-Wan looking guy, uncle. And so we then jump forward to finding out that Kylo Ren is Han Solo's son. It took me a little second to put two and two together that Vader is his grandfather, because yeah, of course, Vader is also Leia's dad. I don't know why like that just kind of slipped through, but he's a strong force user. But yeah, I just couldn't figure out, we know what it took Anakin, because like they're saying he has so much Vader in him, but it wasn't like a one-time thing that turned Anakin into Vader. Like, especially because I'm watching Clone Wars, I'm just seeing so many things that were really pushing him to that side. Like when we remember Anakin in episode, like as a kiddo, like the sweet, nice Anakin, and then no, but yeah, teenage and early 20s Anakin was definitely a bit emo and like a little weird. But yeah, like I thought we resolved that, but I guess him having too much Vader in him could just mean that he has that proclivity he has it in him to be tempted by the dark side. And so yeah, I'm just trying to figure out who Snoke is, because we got rid of the Emperor and we got back Anakin in the end, but he's still here yearning after Vader. So it's like were you tricked somewhere down the line to think of Vader in a certain way? Like, why can't ghost Anakin come back to talk to him and put some sense into him? Like, yeah, no, that was a bad phase. Don't get into, your villain era, your dark side era. Try to come back to the light. Like, have a little pep talk with him. But yeah, just the connection now. So first of all, we can't have really gotten rid of Han Solo, right? I mean, it goes in line with how everything kind of was in the past, where of course the Emperor wasn't Anakin's dad, but like Anakin, he was kind of like the father figure that he listened to and let him guide him, like towards that side. So him getting rid of Palpatine, and then Luke, I don't want to say getting rid of, but like ending Vader, and then now Kylo ending Han, would kind of fit into that family, that generational, I don't know, cycle thing. But like, no way, right? Like, it really upsets me that Han had to go out that way. I could understand that, maybe he wouldn't be like the perfect dad because of how he is. He's very cash, very, like she was saying, like dipping in and out. Leia was talking about how he'd like leave and whatnot. So I could understand that. But an absentee father leading you towards destroying the universe? And things, I don't know, man. So like in Avatar, was it Tenzin, or like I hear people say that Aang was a bad dad or something, right? But none of his kids turned out evil, so it's like, what else happened to you? What information was revealed to you? Who maybe twisted things to you to convince you that that was the right thing? And so it's like, where does this giant Snoke dude come from? And then also love how like it doesn't seem like so much time passed, but like so much, like enough time passed that now that there are no Jedi, the whole Jedi and Force thing is kind of even like regarded as a myth. Like it's still within the generation of who would be in Anakin's age group that would C-3PO. But like what I'm trying to say, it's not like it's centuries and then all this information is lost. It's like, nah, when you wipe out an entire group and still fear into like all them, like not just one planet, this is all the planets where, you know, now no one is trying to come out as a Force user, as a Jedi or whatever. With enough time, it's just like regarded a myth. It's absolutely crazy that the scale is what I'm trying to say. Like the scale at which they were able to get rid of it is just crazy. Even though it did feel like a lot of it was kind of like callbacks to previous movies, and you know, I think that's why Rogue One was so good, because even though it's in the same universe, we had totally different people, not related to anyone, not even Force users, who did the seemingly impossible. Like it just really worked. And now it's like going back to source material and then trying to build from there, which could get dicey. Like I said, if I see a Harry Potter 8 movie and now we're actually dealing with the original Harry Potter crew, like, so, you know, we have Neville popping in here and doing stuff, you know, I could see how maybe original people who like the original content, who grew up with the original content, would be like, it's messing with the storyline that they know, in a sense. So I can understand why you wouldn't be happy. But that being said, I'm really invested into finding out the connection between, like, so where does Rey fit in all this? Like, we know where Kylo Ren fits in, but where does Rey fit in with all this? And is Luke coming back to restore balance? Are we gonna finally get Jedi? Is that gonna fall to Rey to like pick that back up? Or is she not gonna do that and follow what Han kind of, you know, that life that he had? Like, I don't know. So I think like I'm kind of curious about that side of the story now. And it's just like nice for me to see, you know, like R2D2, C3PO, and like old characters come in and out. It's just like, oh my god. And then I guess we kind of get to complete their story arc. I was really upset about Han, obviously. But like when R2D2 came back, it's like, oh my gosh. Like that moment was super hype for me because I love R2D2. So I don't know, like after watching the original 6 and then watching Rogue One, which was just like so much emotional like impact watching that, because Rogue One was like a one-stop shop, like there's no continuation after that. This, you know, I don't want to compare it to it because, you know, I still need the rest of I need the rest of the story to feel like the completion and satisfaction. So it wasn't bad, you know. I'm very, like I said, I'm invested into finding out the rest of the mystery, and always happy to see like the original cast and members and some new people too. So I'm not sure when I will jump into movie 8, just because I'm pretty sure if I put it in the polls, it's not necessarily gonna win. We'll get there when we get there. But yeah, I definitely need a rewatch of the first 6, especially now that I'm watching Clone Wars, and then I want to jump into some of the other shows. I think they touched on a couple of things here that was new, like, you know, like using the clones is no longer like a given, a norm. And then we have like kids who are taken from their families and then kind of like programmed to being stormtroopers. So there's a lot more, I feel like, that maybe could be fleshed out in shows, which the Clone Wars is showing me so much value in fleshing out the story further that way. So I really can't wait to finish Clone Wars so I can jump into other shows. But anyway, the full-length reaction will be available on Patreon. Make sure you check it out. Come and chat up with us over on Discord. I hope y'all are staying safe, and I'll catch you in the next movie. May the 4th be with you.